believe in your sound.
Yes.
Because the only way you're gonna make it these days is from your talent, not from you copying and mixing everyone else. Be you and believe in your sound. It could take you a couple years, but it's your sound then. You're diverse.
It should take a couple years. I don't think you should have a sound straight away.
Well, you man brought me up when I was 16. I'm 27 now.
This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Mad. Right, this is the Wordlife show. And we are live, and I got some fantastic special guests in the building. Now, the man with no face.
Yeah.
We say Bobby Dinero. Now, more time we don't usually do this whole mask thing and stuff like that, but you got certain reasons and certain things, people you don't want to be caught by. So I understand, and I'm supporting that. So yeah, it's not because he's like terribly hideously ugly or nothing like that, or disfigured facially or nothing like that. But yes, family, what are you saying, man? It's good to have you on the show finally.
Thanks for bringing me on, man.
Bro, it's long overdue, man. Come on, I've known you for how many years, man? Years and years.
I was 15, 16 when Split Profit Cypher.
You know them times there, innit? Like back in the day. But bruv, I mean, you've literally got better and better. I mean, you was good back then, but it's good to see you built on that. And I think you're songwriting more, doing actual songs and stuff like that. And this new drum and bass stuff, bruv.
I know.
I'm feeling it,
man. Mooretabb, man. Tell me more about this.
Now, I was gonna say, and next to yourself, Mooretabb. Now, you are the person responsible for the drum and bass songs, right?
Yeah. Well, we're picking it up, man. We're trying to push out for this time. But Bobby's stuff is unreal, so you have to jump on board, man.
Yeah, man.
Features, like stuff coming out on like new records, like this year.
And you're good with probation. You ain't got to worry about your face.
No, I don't need face mask, man.
You're pretty well. I see how good. Now, on the real, look, the drum and bass songs are really good.
Bless, man.
And I think, you got something big. I'm good friends with Ira, who's done lots of stuff with Chase and Status and stuff, and I'm getting some of them Ira vibes and that sort of stuff. And I think that's that big festival music. That's where you get their big bookings, them kind of thing there. And I think there's too many people rapping for the ends. You know what I mean? Too many people that are just stuck in a certain way, trying to chat about postcodes, trying to chat about dumbness, you know what I mean?
We have to change it up for the radio, man, and the viewers, to be honest, as well, because you can't play them sort of things on radio. You can only get to a certain level where, you can't expand from there, because what you're talking about, people won't play that. They won't book you because they think it's trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and to a certain extent, they're right, And I hate to say it, when it first started, all this dual music and stuff like that, I was like, nah, it's for the kids, support it. And then I think, 3 of my friends' kids got killed, and you start seeing things like that, and you're seeing really untalented people just rapping about people.
It's not about that either, but I think with Bobby as well, he's got some different styles coming out.
You're a talented musician, bro. As much as you've done at the road thing, and I'm not trying to detract nothing from what you've done on road.
Come off there now. I'm concentrating on this music,
bro. There's like road things like alright for up to a certain age, but when you've got talent and you've actually got somewhere you could go with it, I think you just got to step away from that stuff and try and focus, innit? You know what I mean?
Purpose and like move forward from it, because his stuff is like banging. That's why I got him on board. Like,
love for that, bro. Real talk, man.
On the real, I mean it, bruv. Like even from I swear you done a show with us, innit?
Yeah, on Stokes Croft.
Stokes Croft.
Yeah, man.
Killed it back in them days.
I know.
So man's been doing bits for a minute. But as I say, it's good to see that you've got better and better. So right, just so people get a bit of history with you, like you were born, you're here now, what's happened in between sort of thing. So what got you into music then, originally?
Basically, I was raised up on Rebel TV, as you know, Gus.
Big up Gus.
Sim City, big up Gus, man. Real talk, big up Gus. Sim City as well, so big up Simeon as well. Man just started to listen to certain things and started to it wasn't even a rapping I was listening to, it was the more beats on the beat side of stuff. I kind of like the skanking. It used to be garage and them things back in the day, migraine skank and that. So my brothers was always in the rave, House of Wallaby and Theo and that lot. My brother was with them. So I started to jump on that, and obviously because I started on that, it's more flows.
What, she was MCing first then?
Yes, MCing,
actually in the rave.
Before I even knew what it was. And then I came to Bristol from Crewe. As soon as I moved up here, it was like there was a scene. Cause where I'm from, there's nothing there.
You're not even from Bristol originally then, no?
Nah, I'm not. I'm from Crewe, man. I'm from Cheshire, man. Yeah.
Okay. One of them Cheshire cats, Now, on the real, I've seen you in Bristol for so long. I just took you as Bristol.
I lived there from year 2, so
okay. Yeah.
It's basically Bristol, isn't it?
So yeah, when year 2, I suppose that's like early doors as well, in like crafting like your music, your personality, stuff like that as well. So I guess what you'd have heard before probably wouldn't have been too much. I mean, you'd heard stuff, but you haven't really done that road. You haven't really done that by that point. You know what I mean?
No, I know. So I think from the age of 15, obviously it kind of went the wrong way for me. You know, certain things happened. I came up here away from stuff that happened.
Oh, you literally come away from crew to get away
from stuff that happened with dad and all of them things there. So we got moved up with mum to Bristol. And I think there was like, when I got here, that was when mum was listening to Pot of Paper, you know, Benny Banks, the old school nines, like Scraps, the original hip hop. UK rap. Yeah,
proper
life rap. So I got my energy from putting my life obviously into the music. Then when I realised that I could make a career from it, I just thought,
that's it. Hey, if you're dedicated, there's careers there, bro. There really is.
Dedication's key though, because I fell off, man, and everyone's like, "Where's the next song?" And I'm saying, 2025. If I don't make it this year, I need to go move on to something else.
Well, you got a year, fam. You got a year.
Yeah, bro, it's long, man. It's long.
I love that. Right. So, I mean, I hate to ask, but you said you fell off. I mean, why did you fall off? What happened?
I had my son.
That's not falling off.
No,
that's good.
It's
congratulations, bro, about falling off.
I know.
Doing that dad life is not falling.
I fell off the music grind. I didn't go studio for like 2-3 years.
Okay, no, but if there's a good reason to not do that, all right, Nah, because I know there was other things that you got.
I'm not saying something. Situation. Robbie situation.
Nah, but them situations there, I can't respect as much as the son thing. You know what I mean? Because if you're doing up dad life, then you got to step away and do certain things.
Since I had my son, it's what I mean. I'm coming back with drum and bass because before I was rapping about my life events, everyone's heard that now. Everyone listens to a rapper because they think he's hard. So for a whole 12 months, everyone's listening to him. Then after that, they're hearing the same stuff. Someone else is going to come and they're going to be getting the views now. If I hit every genre, I've got a full house.
I agree. I honestly think you've shown versatility. There's also, you understand melodies. You're not just a one-trick pony, you know what I mean? And I do think, as you say, it's a hype man thing. People just want the fads, the new what's flashing the pan at the moment, the next big thing. But then just as much as someone comes up, they get bored of them and go to the next one, as you said, you know what I mean? And it's not about having 15 minutes of fame, as you said. It's about building a career and have something substantial in it, you know what I mean? So, all right, so how did you two start working, and where did that there come about?
Brislington. Yeah, just for relive, really, man.
Come on.
Man, I just see him down the pub, and obviously I knew his brother. You know, I mean, we're just mates from like, and then I just say, "Oh man, I'm going to the studio now. I want to come up," and I would just write.
His ears perked up. He's like, "Studio."
Yes, come down the studio, and that literally that was Black Bandana that night. Boom.
Oh, for real?
Just come out.
Nah, that makes sense. Why you getting back?
I didn't write nothing.
Oh, that was just come in the studio, dealt with the mat.
Didn't write nothing.
That was a banger. You see, when I said about what one you should do, I said you need to do a live PA that one, because I hear that will
be going out on Ghetto Dub Records like Vinyl Junkies, you know.
I understand why. It stands out, you know what I mean? So
so that's where we're going with it.
So what do you make beats on there? What program do you make your beats on?
I'm using Ableton, so just Ableton. I used to use Cubase, Reason, Rewired and all that.
How long have you been making beats for then? From you got that many programs?
I got my first computer from DJ Gamma gave me my first computer, and that was back in 2003.
Jeez.
Yes, but then I was working off of that. And through my brother, Reality, props to him and Bly, we used to do Delirium, so we got in contact with a few people. So I get some beats going, but so I've always.
You've been putting in that work for a minute, then, bruv. Come on, that's like 20.
It's a passion for me, man, and it's not work for me, man. It's just life.
When I say work, I mean that work. But I think to make music, you've got to put in groundwork. You know what I mean? There's only a few people in the world that are fluky with their first song. It's not like everyone comes in the studio and does Black Man on and One Away. No, that's real, right? Yeah. There's on the real, like you've got to put in groundwork. You've got to learn how to use these programs. Like some people, they just get loop packs, they chuck it in, they're pretending they're a producer, you're not, and you've got to really know, especially something like drum and bass as well.
One thing I do want to say though to anyone that's listening is believe in your sound. Believe in your sound, because the only way you're gonna make it these days is from your talent, not from you copying and mixing everyone else. Be you and believe in your sound. It could take you a couple years, but it's your sound then. You're diverse.
It should take a couple years. I don't think you should have a sound straight away.
Well, you brought me up when I was 16. I'm 27 now, and it's like, look, I'm only just
established. But that groundwork you put in to get there is what made your sound.
Exactly.
It made your sound yours, innit? You know what I mean? I think sometimes when you start, as you say, you was inspired, you was watching certain things on Rebel, certain things like that, and you're like, oh, that's how I got a rap. And you're emulating at the start until you're comfortable and confident to do it yourself, innit? You know what I mean? But I think literally everyone else is already taken. Do yourself, innit? Because you're the only you know what I mean? And I think exactly what you said, work on yourself, be confident in it, and don't expect it to happen straight away. Just keep working, working, you know what I mean? That's it. So man, so you been doing it, what you said, 16
I was in Split Profits and I was on Stokes Croft when you did your first set, when you did the first guy. Let me just say, this is the first guy that brought me on my first set, so
come on, my man.
We gotta say these things, man, because this guy's been doing this thing for years and people gotta show recognition, man, because it's not just about us artists. We won't get nowhere without you radio players. So
well, bro, that's when I wouldn't even do the radio then. That was club promoting purely, innit? You know what I mean? So I think that was Rave on Avon we had you on, innit? Yeah, because we was running that stage thing for years for that, innit? But bro,
that was it.
You killed it, bruv. Yeah, they've gave it away to the students now, innit? The students bought it, so we ain't got nothing to do with it anymore. But we're still, there's still lots going on. And as I say, I can vouch that if you book my guy, he puts on a hell of a show. And
thank you.
Yeah, but you've come up leaps and bounds, bruv. Honestly, and I just think your understanding of music shows. You know what I mean? Now, right, I just noticed, because I don't want to take away from the live performance part of the show. Right, when are your releases coming out?
Literally, it'll be like February onwards. Ghetto Dub, it'll be an LP for like me and Bobby's got two on there. Blight's got one on, and then me and Vinyl Junkie's got other. So it's gonna be a four track LP. Like after February, once we've got all the artwork and everything done, it'll be coming out. So check it out, man.
Make sure you keep me posted. That shout out and everything. You'll be supporting that
as well. People go on Spotify and download my new mixtape. It's called Next Stop. Have a look, Bobby Dinero,
yeah, and all of his other music, bro. All your music's fantastic, man. Honestly, go check out some of the stuff you've been sending me on Instagram. And right, also, where can they find you on Instagram and social media? What do they type in?
Instagram, it's Bobby Dinero _official. YouTube is Bobby Dinero, so BOBBYDINERO.
Wicked.
And the rest on socials as well.
And yourself?
Mooretabb S4 on Instagram. All the rest be coming after the release,
Wicked. Well, we'll have all of that popping up on the screen. But look, I wanted to say a big up for coming through. Big up on the hub. Nah, more power, bruv. Like honestly, I can't do this without musicians. Otherwise, 2 hours of crazy every week. I don't mind. But
passing his name on, innit?
Exactly that. Right, family. Right, we're gonna go into adverts now, and then we're gonna go into live performance part. And I know you're gonna shut down two banging tracks on that. All right, so big up. We're going into the adverts now. Stick around.
The sun shows you she cares. Your inner you is perfect, and the world is so unfair. Your faith will elevate you like them escalator stairs. As you climb to greatness, as abundance is your share. Be aware and try to take care.
Life's too short to be wasting it. Get wasted just for the sake of it. I said, look, go out and celebrate. Just make sure